Live. Okay, so we're live because it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining.
And we're supposed to meet somebody this morning, but we're putting it off for about an hour. So in order to utilize our time effectively, we're going to go live, whatever that means.
Okay, for watching. If you have the question, guys, just
question. Yeah, we'll answer questions.
I have good answer.
You have good answers today. All right.
I hope so.
Yeah,
But please stay here.
No, Nate doesn't want me to abandon her. Last time we went for 6.5 hours, which was just totally bizarre because every time I do a live stream, I never get to the comments. And I said, I'll get to all the comments, and nobody stopped commenting. So anyway, we just thought we'd say hello and check in. And it's been 3 or 4 days since I've done a video.
Yeah.
And May does one like every 4 hours. So, you should have checked her out. But just wanted to say hi, see what's new. Any questions?
Yeah.
I do have a couple of updates that I can fill you in on if you're so interested in it. And we'll just start taking some comments. Now, I'm going to do a disclaimer. I'm not going to get to all the comments. So, because we have 1 hour. And that by then the rain should let up and we can go meet our friend for coffee. And that's all. So, everyone always gets mad because I don't get to the comments.
Is Alfred.
Hello.
Alfred. Yeah.
Hi, Alfred.
Good morning, Sam.
And not another 6 hours, Sam. That was totally unplanned. But you know what? I had a great time doing it. It was just a lot of fun. For some reason, I didn't get tired or nothing. I kept taking breaks. May actually halfway through went and laid down. So anyway, hello from Tallahassee. There you go.
Robert.
Hey, Danny. Nice to see you. Hi, Adam. First time 60 minutes late. Yeah, well, it's easy on a 6-hour live stream to fall in at any point in time. Boo-hoo. That's a new name to me. Our Mindoro journey. Yeah, drinks and snacks and everything else. Hey, whatever happened to that American dude who was so skinny and went broke? That's a good question. That's John. And it's interesting you should bring that up because for the longest time, I said, we're going to do an update on John. I did John. John caught fire. It was this big, long thing. And I did everything I could to distance myself from the John videos because it was turning into like this little melodrama, like Melrose Place or something. And so I communicated with John. I still am in communication with John. He's the broke dude, by the way. And I told him, a lot of people ask about you. I would like to do a follow-up with you on one of these live streams. And he always said, sure. And so last week I said, hey, when do you want to do that live stream? And he simply said, look, man, I'm paraphrasing because he didn't say it this way, but he said, I don't want to do it. Him and his girl are getting all kinds of like hate stuff, and they're both sick of it, and they want their privacy. And so fair enough. I was a little taken aback because of his change of heart real quick. And I thought I had a solution for it, which I didn't share with him. But I said, I was thinking to myself, just shut down your Facebooks because that's where they're getting all the heat. And, let them settle down for 24 or 48 hours. And then create a new Facebook and just change your names or something and have your privacy back. But so that's why John's not going to come on here himself live. And I've got to respect his wishes and his girl's wishes. They want their privacy. They're tired of the hate that they get, which is unfortunate, but that happens. So to bring you up to speed, and I'll do that right now, John is doing really well. And so is Diana. John has been in America, I think, 4 or 5 months now. And he is still in an apartment with some roommates. And so the rent is doable. He started off working like his second or third day. He landed a gig at a restaurant, working the back room, if you will, cutting up the vegetables and stuff. And then right down the street from him, turns out that there was a 40-hour job position. I'm not even clear on what it is. We has a support team out there that helps him. That was formed also. So it wasn't a one-man show. This was a whole community of people that came together around John and Diana. And so he's now got a 40-hour gig. And after 6 months, he can start getting some overtime. I think he's been on the job about a month. So his hours increased, his salary increased, he's making more money. He put Diana into an apartment, and the last picture I saw from her, excuse me, was she had a big thing of diapers and a big thing of formula that he had sent her money. So the short answer to the long story is that they're both actually doing pretty good. Kids are healthy, no drama to report. He's making money, and he's manning up, and he's sending a bunch of it to her. And he's got, excuse me, I think he's getting my coffee. Yeah. I think he's got 15 months, 16 months before his Social Security kicks in. And that's, he's just kind of doing time, man. He's just waiting around to start collecting that. And then he wants to put a few bucks aside as usual for an emergency fund. Thanks, Lane. And that's that. So yeah, the good news is good news. He's healthy. She's healthy. The kids are doing well. He's working a full-time job. I had wanted to go out to their residence where they were, where he built the house and everything. But he's like, please don't do that. Just stop. And I'm like, okay, all right, I won't do that. So yeah, I kind of felt like an obligation to you guys that had followed the story so far and wanted to see stuff and hear more from him. So maybe, in the future, I don't know, give us some more time. Maybe after he's been there a year, we'll just pop on and suddenly John will be on the channel with me. But it's totally up to him. He's his own man. He's got his own life. As far as I'm concerned, it's mission accomplished. He was down and out. People got together. They boosted him back up. We got him back to America. He got a job, and he's doing the right thing. We are good. Except I got a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. Yeah. So we're reined in. I was going to do a video yesterday and got rained out of it or busied out of it, one of the two. And so anyway, we got a lot of stuff that we're going to do, a lot of content, but just haven't put camera to it yet. Good morning, Michael. Hello. California, YOLO, JJ YOLO. A lot of new names here. There's Ladybug. I recognize that name. Yeah, we're going to meet, excuse me, God darn it. I just chatted with a guy this morning who I'm going to meet, I think on Monday. He's in a wheelchair. And so we're going to meet over at Bo's. He's been wanting to get together. And my friend Monty is back in town. He's the one that's had a stroke and uses a wheelchair. So we're going to be doing some follow-up stuff with him in the future. Again, it's just been the friggin' weather. It's kind of cock-blocked us from getting out of the house. Away we go. There's my buddy Biff. Here's my mentor right there. And this is the guy with all the answers, I'll tell you. How you doing out there in Alabama? I see you always look happier and younger each time I see you. Keep up. What's your secret? I don't know. It's mood. I came up with an epiphany this morning about mood. I think I'll do a video on it. Let's do a 10-hour live stream. Better you than me, pal. I'm timing this one. We're at 9 minutes. We got 50 more to go, 51 more to go, and then we're out of here. It's where is her site? Are you talking about Mae's? If you're talking about Mae's, it's Today with Baby Mae. I can put a link in. Let's go for 12 hours. You guys are just so kind. I love all of you. You guys are too funny. Baby Mae is looking beautiful, but right now she's making coffee. But she'll be back. Good morning to you, Randy. Where are you guys at? We're at home. This is our little house in Humidity or Goncha, Wisconsin. May looks great. May always looks great. Her kids keep getting younger every day. Have you heard the Brett expat saga, Daryl Mileham? Well, I know. Never heard of Daryl Mileham or whatever saga he went through. Now, there's plenty of them to go around, I suppose. Let's see what else we're doing here. Forrest from Alaska. Hi, Forrest. G'day out there in Australia. Sunshine Coast of Australia. 6 hours. Yeah, you know what? That pissed me off. I missed it by a minute. I realized after the fact I had to hang in there for 60 more seconds, so I would have been there. Hi, Sam. Hey, Keith. Go for 1,000 likes. Yeah, I think we got like 1,200 likes or something on that one. That's all we asked for, as you well know. If you watched the live stream before, we only asked for likes. Why, we don't know. It's just become a tradition. Traditions are good, though. I like traditions. A John update. Yeah, I just kind of said it earlier in the, what do you call it, live cast, that he's doing fine. And the babies are doing fine. She's doing fine. He's working full time and making some money. Got a nice little paying job. Apparently, the company's going to offer him overtime after he does 6 months. Hell, he's a little over a year from coming back over here. Hello there, Texas. Dean and John, that would be something. I think Dean is going to make a return. I need to reach out to Dean. Dean's gone through some changes, so I like Dean. And we're going through some changes. May and I are making some major changes here in the next few months. Good morning, Gerald. Oh, well, good for meeting you too, guys. Thanks for that. We're going to do another meet and greet. Critter Hunter, Justin is in charge of that one. I think he's going to do it at a dive resort somewhere. So we did one. I organized one at Ground Zero. Then Bud organized one at Sideways. And now it's Critter Hunter's turn. So we're going to try to do that like once a month, something like that. My best friend Bud is moving to Mexico/America, I think in March. So we want to squeeze in as many as we can with him. Like my new toupee, yes. I'm going to get a weave soon. Hey, there's my buddy in Canada. How are you, kid? Hello, great to listen to all your videos. This is Greg from Naples, Florida, Iowa, Minnesota, and sitting on the weather. I can dig that. Looking forward to the Philippines next year. I'll look you up for coffee. That's a deal. We do a lot of coffee dates, man. I took my, from Leyte to Cebu on the Roro, I imagine, 5-hour trip and 5-night trip to Cebu. I was at a Baja. Hey, old dog, what's the best advice I've ever been given? That's a good question. I don't know if you mean from in my life or while I'm here. Well, I'd have to chew on that. Because I've been given a lot of good advice. I've also been given a lot of bad advice. That's a good question, man. It's making me think. Can I come back to that? His woman probably did some voodoo. I don't know whose woman you're talking about. Georgie Jackpot? Yeah, discuss amongst yourselves, by all means. Davenport, Iowa. That's where my dad was born. 21 degrees. You can keep it. Good morning, Dog and Mae. Hope you're well. We are doing well, Willie. You know, for this being Mae's idea, she sure isn't on the show very much. Spring Valley out in Las Vegas, my old stomping grounds. Hey, Henderson, what's going on? Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that, man. Spy Nick Danger, Third Eye. Remember the Nick Danger comedy? What was it? Nick Danger, not The Adventures of Nick Danger, but me and my friend, what was his name? Good Lord. Back to high school, we used to listen to an old broadcast. It was like a radio show called Nick Danger. It was funny as hell. Hey, Paul and May, 6 more weeks. I'll be seeing you for coffee. Cool. Get over here, Rick. A lot of people coming into town. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Joseph. Hoping you won't have a live stream for six. What do you do about all the tech company? What do you think about all the tech company layoffs? Gosh, I don't know. I'm really ignorant when it comes to what's going on in America. I have opinions on all of it, but I hate to see people laid off, to be honest with you. I hate to see what's going on with the inflation and the recession, that's looming or happening, however you want to phrase it. I think some of the things that have happened that are negative are actually positives because it kind of cleans out the riffraff. I just recently learned about that Bitcoin type of company, FJ something or whatever it's called, that lost billions of dollars. I don't know. It's a crazy world. There she is.
Yeah.
We love you guys, Paulie and Baby Mae, all the way down down in Colombia. Thank you, Roland.
Colombia. Thank you, Roland.
Seattle's in the house. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Thailand. Boy, I hear about Thailand about 17 times a day from Good Lord. Talk about grind. Where do you want to go, babe? I like Thailand. How's your food? It's better in Thailand. What do you want to do today, May? Go to Thailand. It never ends. We got snow in Canada. I pulled the trigger. I put a deposit down on a Toyota Wigo. It just came down to a need instead of a want. So we've been saving. I was talking to May just this morning about the car. She said, well, there was a lot of different levels of that conversation, but we've been saving money for 5 years, especially during COVID. And I always knew in the back of my mind that we were going to have to spend some of it. And so I thought the best place to do it was both on travel and then domestically on car. We need 4 wheels. And used car market out here is weird. You don't know about the paperwork. You don't know how it's been maintained unless you buy it from a guy you know. And nobody I know is selling their car. So we went down to Toyota and they're back ordered on the Wigo. So we gave them 10,000 pesos, which is $200. And we want an orange one.
Yeah,
because she likes the color, and I like the color. It's got a bronze.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is you can see it coming. So at night, when you're driving, you want to be reflected. You want to be noticed by the other guy. So a dark gray, which is what they kind of on the table. I said, I don't want that. I like the color, but it's not safe. Let's see. Thanks for the update on John. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then if someday in the future, if he decides that he's comfortable with going on camera again, cool. I'd love to have him on and let him talk to you guys because I know he's very appreciative of everything that's happened and knows that it wouldn't have happened without you guys and the community and whatnot. So he really, really is super appreciative of everything. But you have to respect a man's privacy. And I like my privacy. She likes her privacy.
Yeah.
And so we totally relate to it. And I just let that sleeping dog lie, Hi, Paul. I'm thinking about moving to Hawaii so I can travel to the Philippines more frequently. I still need to work, so I can't retire. Good or bad idea? Well, yeah. I mean, if you could do the same gig in Hawaii, I've never been to Hawaii. It's always been one of those places that I heard about and dreamed about as a kid, but never got there. and you're closer to the Philippines, you're knocking down the same money. I don't know about cost of living over there; it's kind of high, but yeah, if it works financially for you and you're closer, why not? Good morning, Rosalind. PH Blog.
It's blood. Ida Jude.
Yeah, Ida and Charles are having a love affair here on the live stream.
Chucks. Good morning.
There's Chuck. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning from Mindanao. Raining here as well. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll lighten up because she wants to get her nails done, and I want to go have coffee with my friend, and then we need to go to the bank, and we just need to run errands. We are doing good. I guess she's posing that to the crowd. Everything is fine up here. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, John. Charles.
Hey, Missouri's here. Thank you very much. Linda Lovelace had a tickle in her throat too, remember? I actually read her book. She wrote a book about her experience. And the guy, what was his name? Chuck Trainer. He had a store in Las Vegas where you could shoot machine guns. And he was just an animal. Well, her book was brutal to read. I read it back in the 70s or the 80s or whatever. Can you explain how to get a driver's license there? Yeah. Use a fixer.
Yeah.
I got one back in the day. It took me 5 days to get a driver's license. Just a long, drawn-out process. And then I lost my driver's license. How, where, when, I can't imagine. I don't know. So I went down and I went through the drill to get a replacement license, and I've got a piece of paper because our LTO is out of plastic. They can't print up a driver's license. So I'm in the system, I guess, and we went to the LTO, a week ago?
Yeah, you said
and they said,
back to the 2 weeks.
Come back in 2 weeks, which is standard operating procedure. Fade you until later. So another friend of mine, what was it, Tim?
Living in the
he went to Baiz, and they got a license. And I think if we go to Biowan, we can get a license. May needs a license. That's what happened to May yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. She's driving her scooter. We've still not done a video about that, which is remiss on our part. But she drove the scooter down to Valencia, and she doesn't have a license. But there was a checkpoint.
Yeah, I'm so lucky.
And so what did you do? You know what she did? She blew through it. She had to go past them, and she just sped up and blew right through it before they could catch her, because she knew no license, bye bike. They're gonna take it from you. Oh yes.
That's why
they take those bikes, man. So we keep getting pulled over all the time. Yeah. And I got all my stuff, but and it's a drill. But anyway, I've never seen them this high up the mountain in Valencia. They're always down the road. And where was I? I was at
close in the Chooks to go.
Close to Chooks to go?
Yeah.
So that's really close to our house. I was down in Humidity doing something.
9 o'clock. The checkpoint.
The checkpoint. Yeah, I wasn't. Point being, I wasn't here, and she went down to Valencia to get something.
Because I need for interview.
Oh, she did an interview.
Yeah.
She's always doing interviews.
Yeah, every day.
So anyway, she just jammed through it. Mm-hmm. Kuala Lumpur. We're going to Kuala Lumpur. Yeah. Hey, that's our next trip. Okay. I was just talking to Gio about that. He's going, I think, after Thanksgiving. And I think we're going to go in January. I'm going to wait till after Christmas. Yeah. Get through that. And kind of recover from our...
speaking for the Christmas, how about your Christmas tree?
Oh, yeah, you should see our Christmas tree.
Baby Christmas tree.
Because May broke, not intentionally, but I had a Christmas tree, and May's first Christmas, we did a video about that. It was really cute, and she'd never had a Christmas tree before. So we've been using the same Christmas tree for 4 years, and it broke last year. She was putting it together. And that's not her fault. It just goes cheap,
Yeah.
But it was this nice big tree. And so we just got back from Thailand, and we overspent on our budget. We went way over budget. And then we did this thing with the car, which thank God the car's not here yet, so I can stall on the money because I got to pay cash for it. And so we went to, we got to get a new tree. And I kept telling May, I said, we really overdid it on we need to start saving money. We need to cut back on the budget. We got to stop eating out. It's time to replenish the savings account, right?
Yeah.
And so it's taking me forever to get to the point on this because it's so funny. So we saw these trees, and they were like 4,000 and 5,000 pesos
In the hyper.
in Hypermart, and they were beautiful. And we got a tree, and it was 229 pesos.
Like a baby.
We kept looking at the trees. I said, "Well, that one's in the budget, baby." She goes, "Okay." So she got it decorated. It's over there, and she videotaped it. I think. Did you videotape it?
No.
You did. When you decorated it, you didn't video.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
Very small.
Yeah, it took 3 minutes.
So small. But it's okay.
But you know what? It says Christmas, right?
Yeah,
It's the thought
very
that counts.
important.
So there you go.
Yeah, very important.
Our $5 Christmas tree is doing just great.
For me, it's very important have the Christmas tree. Not
Yeah.
expensive, not cheap. Very important.
Doesn't
Do you
matter.
have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. It gets the message across. It's not. We could put it in a window.
Of the
It's the most pathetic tree I've ever seen in my life. It's like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. You don't know who Charlie Brown is, but they do. Okay. Oh my God. Hey Barry, what's up, man? Hey Boogie. Boogie or Boogle?
Boogie.
Hey Paul, we have 4 inches of snow in Canada. Better you than me. Oh my God. Old dog is only in his 30s. That's exactly right. We're as young as we feel or as old as we feel, right? Yeah. Did you hear what happened to Jay Leno? He was burned. I did not hear that. I did not know that. I get all these false reports, though. Not all these false reports. I'm overstating it, but there's one website that keeps popping up, and I don't know why. And it says so and so died. Like they said that Paul McCartney died and this musician died. None of them died. So it was all. I don't know why they do that. Hello, Paul. Hello, Jeff. So no, I didn't hear about Jay Leno. I hope he's okay. What did you decide on your eye surgery? Okay, anytime, my friend. Get a great question.
Yeah.
We just finished talking about budget, right? So let me fill you in on that one. The cataracts are alive and well. So we went down to the ophthalmologist here, the eye center, ACE. Very good place. I'm fully right here in little Sleepy Dumaguete. We got a state-of-the-art eye place, and I trust it just as much, if not the same, as Thailand. So I went in for the exam here. I wanted a proverbial second opinion, and I wanted to see how much it cost and what they could do. And they actually gave me a better option than I never heard in Thailand. Here we go. So we went in for the eye exam, got up through it, and I was doing the chart thing, and she said, okay, take off your glasses and read the chart. And I could read like the first 2 lines, and then that was blurry.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, put your glasses on. These glasses are 5 years old. So, at least. So, the prescription's long gone, especially since the cataracts have developed. And I am a level 2 with the cataracts as at 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'm kind of, at that stage where it's got a ways to go. She assured me that cataracts are normal for my age, that everybody gets them to some degree. Excuse me. But while I was having the exam, what tripped me out was they put these big glasses on me, these big round Mr. Magoo looking glasses over my glasses.
Yeah.
And she says, how's it look? And I said, holy crap. I read the bottom line and I could see a fingerprint in the corner of the chart. I said, perfect. It's absolutely perfect. She goes, great. So anyway, that was that with her. Then I went to go see the doctor. The doctor did her exam, and then she said, we have to dilate your eyes. Do you have a ride home? I said, no. So the next day, my friend Mike picked us up, drove us down, did the dilation, and that's when she finished and concluded her exam. And she said, okay, we'll email you the price of the surgery. And there's two different prices, one with one kind of lens and a price with a more advanced, if you will, lens, fancy lens. And you can go talk to the receptionist because, Paul, she said, you can wear glasses and you'll have 20/20 vision. And you can wait. And in a year, you can come back and do it, whatever you want to do. She was totally cool about it. I really liked her. And I thought, well, okay. So I went to the receptionist and I said, how much for the lenses? The best you got. I want progressive. I want them to change color into sunglasses. I want them to be, UV covered and coated and all that. What do they call transitions? Where they go from light to dark. That's what these are, but they don't transition anymore. They're so old. And so she said 10,500 pesos, which in round numbers is $200. And she said, just go pick out some frames downtown and bring them back and we'll make them and we'll have them in 3 weeks because they got to send them off to Cebu. So I said, okay. So I went home and then I got the email on how much it was going to cost. Same as Bangkok Hospital, 2009 round numbers. So $4,000 for the operation and 300 for the glasses. So guess what I chose? The glasses. We went down and we found frames.
Yeah.
Frames were about $60, right? I think they were 3,800 pesos.
Yeah, 3,800.
So that was $65 for the frames, and then 200 and change. Depends on the exchange rate. So I just rounded it up to $300, and I got 20/20 vision for another year. And whether or not I got the surgery or not, did not get the surgery, I still have to wear glasses when I drive the bike. I have to wear sunglasses because stuff will fly in my eyes.
Yeah.
Flies, dirt, rocks, you name it. So I thought, man, I'm going down from 2 pairs of glasses, my sunglasses and these, to 1 pair because they turn into sunglasses. And I'll just leave them on all day and all night. Doesn't matter. I'll take them off when I go to bed or take a shower. So that's what El Cheapo here is doing, is he's going with the glasses. And then will give us a year and we know what the price is so we can save up the $4,000. And when we got the money, we'll do it. I like to pay cash. Long explanation, as usual. Hey, Paul, looks like crazy motorbike in the Philippines. Not sure I can do it. I rode a motorcycle when younger, but now I'm in my 50s. Well, if you're in your 50s, I would give you a lot better chances than me. I'm 67 and I still do it. But I will admit my car buying deal or decision was based on need, not want. I mean, we all want stuff, but we don't need it. So I have this minimalist type of attitude that really gives me a lot of freedom. I love that attitude. And I've put off buying a car because I felt it would be one more anchor and one more expense. And it would have been, and it will be, but I need one. Now it's at the point. We've had too many close calls. Seen way too many friends get dusted on their bikes, break legs, skin. The last one was the guy's wife and baby.
Yeah.
That wasn't pretty. Thank God they're all right, but they
And
got road
another
rash.
guy foreigner accident
Yep.
with the car.
Oh yeah, and you took some video of the guy.
Yeah.
We were coming around the corner and the guy he had hit a car, an older guy, bam, down he went. And then Mark Thornton just told me a couple of days ago that someone he knows just went down for the count. So it doesn't have to be your fault. Things just come out of nowhere on you here. I like driving the bike. I dig the freedom of it. I think will keep the bikes for short little hops. That's great because you can get in, you can get out. Parking's not a hassle.
Yeah.
But when it comes to rain, like today, if we had a car, we wouldn't be stopped by that. We would have gone downtown in it. Parking is a hassle, but you kind of have to time everything here. There's a system behind everything. There's a method to your madness. My friend had a great idea. He said he's just going to drive his car down to the boulevard at 8 o'clock in the morning when there's a lot of parking. And then from there on, he'll just take a trike to wherever he needs to go. So for $3, he can run 5 different errands and then go back to his car and drive home. So I thought that was brilliant. And it'll also allow us to go out at night. Even though we're not night people, there's sometimes occasions. Like I missed this cool Halloween party that my friend Tim has. It's off the hook. And I've never been to it because it's at night. Obviously, it's Halloween. So anyway, when do you think you'll move and buy a car? Well, we already bought the car. We didn't pay for it yet because it's on order, but we're packing away money. In fact, since I was moving so much money when the rate went up, I hit my limit already. So I have to wait until the 27th of this month, and then my limit gets reset and I can start moving money again. But we're fine as far as that goes. And then the move to the new apartment, which we found, is February.
February.
Yeah, he moved it. Was going to be January, but now it's February. And what happens is Christmas is coming around, and the workers are going to be given time off, as they should, spend it with their family. And we're just going casual on that. Sedona Dave, hope you get more travels in. I'm living through your life. I know the feeling, bro. Yeah, Malaysia's next on our list. How's the nightlife in Humidity? Well, actually, it's cool. We very rarely go out at night, as I just explained, for a variety of reasons. Number one, we're early risers. Number two, the vision thing and the safety and all that. We've stayed home. But there is a ton of activity on the boulevard. There's at night they set up food stands every night. There's always the why not if you want to go to that kind of thing and disco and all that hoopla. And then in Valencia itself, they have poured that thing on.
Yeah.
So that they can
Live
live band and all that. We don't do any of that.
Yeah.
So again, it's nighttime and I can't see, and so we don't go. But once these glasses come in, I guess that'll change all that, and we'll start to get out. So the nightlife's good. It's nothing off the hook, but it's family friendly, really. Hey John, how much do you pay for Medicare? My Part B is $170. North Carolina, hello. Love your blog. How are your cataracts? Yeah, I just went over that, so probably already answered that. No, we're not moving to Thailand. May wants to.
Yeah,
but we're not.
Just only imagine.
But we'll visit. I want to use this as a home base. Take May to some other countries. See 4 or 5 places. You can't just go to one place and say, okay, this is it. But we might eventually move there. Who knows? Yeah. It's in the future. We've got a lot of things in the future. When you choose a Filipino, you want brains or beauty? Well, that's a judgment call only you can make, my friend. Not any woman, not necessarily a Filipino.
Brain or beauty?
Yeah.
I think both.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Good morning from SoCal. How you doing, man? Houston's here. Thank you very much, Jim. Is life going to be getting back to the way yeah, it really is. No masks. Yeah. Except when you go to a hospital or a doctor clinic. Of course, May likes to wear her mask.
Always me.
She probably should have sleep
wearing the face mask.
And her helmet. She loves those two things. Lord. Good morning. Moving to the Buddy Show. It's Money Monday with Buddy on the Buddy Trip Show. Lithuania. Wow, thank you for coming along. New video coming soon.
Wow.
Attaboy. Guys, check out Buddy's channel. You were born in Malaysia and you're living in the Philippines and you're from Australia. Well, that's an interesting mix. Pick one pick a masseuse. I guess that's a conversation. Balut John's here. Thank you.
Chan.
Hey, Paul, the colder it gets here in Ontario, the more I want to be in the Philippines. I don't blame you. I've never lived in really super cold weather. Well, we already went over that, so it's in the early part, but he's doing fine without elaborating anymore. It was do not do voodoo.
Voodoo?
She was talking about voodoo this morning.
What do you mean?
The curse. You said I had a curse on me. Remember?
Yeah.
She believes in witches and all that stuff. But May messaged me every second week in January. What's that mean? But May messaged me on Airbnb second week in January. Not clear what you wanted to do. Thank you very much,
Thank
Anna.
you for watching.
12% female audience we have now, which is great. Blackfoot, Idaho, 60 degrees odd. Ken's here. Vietnam in the house. How are you guys doing? We're doing good, man. Glad to see you. All right. So I hate to be a drag, but I'm going to be. We got 15 minutes. We really just wanted to say hi. And I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd just check in and, all that. Hopefully nobody gets mad because I don't get to their comment. 32, we're getting the weather report. It sounds like it's cold all over the place. Good Lord. I did see that on the news, though. There's this massive, what's it called? The lake effect. It's hitting you guys. Expat John, that's been covered. It's in the beginning of the video. And maybe one of these days, old John will change his heart, have a change of heart, and come on the channel again. It's up to him. Bakersfield's here. Thank you. Let's see. I was there in 69. Holy moly. That's changed a lot. Everybody likes Charles. Hey, Paul, what's the best advice you're given about the Philippines that turned out to be true? Gosh. I've been given so much good advice. There's not one thing that just pops out. So hard. I've given advice. I'm trying to think. It comes in dribs and drabs. It's just little things like try this restaurant, or this is how you get there. I would say stuff like banking and how to get a license, the normal stuff. I had help with all that. I had help opening up a bank account with my friend Sam back when he lived here. Same thing with a driver's license. It took me 5 swings, but guys would advise me on that. Most of the stuff that is self-taught, though, through experience and mistakes. So guys will always advise you about things that don't interest me. I shouldn't say that so broadly. But honestly, most people just kind of stick to themselves and keep their opinion to themselves. That's such a tough question. I wish I had a great answer for you, but I don't. Got to be honest. How's Expat John? We've been covering John. John's fine. XRP, that's what I was trying to think of. That was interesting to me. Wow. I'm interested in how that's going to shake out. Yeah, everything took a dive. I don't know, that crypto stuff's always confused me. I'm not saying I'm for it or against it, but if I don't know about something, I don't get involved in it, and I don't understand it. So, Quebec, can't wait. Yeah, a lot of people coming out. Oh, you're going back to Nam from Thailand. Interesting. He's living in Thailand, but he's going back to Vietnam. Now, there's no one place that fits all people. It's such a nuance that, for her, Thailand hit her on all the numbers. For me, it misses a couple. Philippines actually has more numbers for me, but she's sick of the Philippines. Of course, she didn't know what she was missing until we left the country. And now that she's had a little taste of it, she's like, man, yeah, I want that lifestyle. And it's not an expensive lifestyle, don't take me wrong. It's just a change of lifestyle. Thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's see, I don't want to buy in the Philippines versus Thailand debate, but you can do a couple of visa runs a year and stay for 2 months each time. Best of both worlds. Yeah, there's a will, there's a way. So we'll just leave it at that. If you want to live in either country, Thailand or here, I just leave it at that. Where there's a will, there's a way. Never lend money. That's, you know what?
Never lend.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I forgot about that. That is the best advice that anybody ever gave me. And it's been so long since anybody's asked me for any, it just escaped my mind. When I give money, it's because I give it. I don't expect it back. But don't borrow if you don't have to, and don't never lend. If you're going to give somebody money, figure you're never going to see it again, unless it's a guy you're tight with. For example, when we were in Thailand, we got delayed, and my friend Jim kindly came over and paid our rent for us because I didn't have a way of getting the money to it. And I couldn't get it back in his hand fast enough. And he had no qualms about doing it. The guy that I'm renting my apartment from, I gave him 30,000 pesos yesterday because he's been bleeding cash. And he said, I know you don't move in until January, but can you go ahead and pay the first month rent and I'll pay you up a receipt? And I know him so well that I didn't even think twice about it. I said, sure, here you go. And took that from the car money. Hello, how are you? Hi, Margaret. So cool. We got so many ladies on here now.
Yeah.
The ladies.
Vlogger.
Hey, Paul. I just joined. Scrolling. Lucky to find you guys. Chicago in the house. Thank you very much, Clarence.
Clarence.
I need to buy my girlfriend's son a car. He starts university in the Philippines next year. Well, they've got my friend Monty is in town. He just got back. He needs a car, but his budget's not allowing for it. So I'm not a fan of used stuff out here. Maybe your son could do one of those Bajas or something. What's your thoughts on old men having children again? Are you happy or exhausted chasing around their kids? Not for me, brother. In fact, that's one of the videos of like 6 that I've got in my head. And I was just talking to Bud Brown about it yesterday over coffee. Him and I have a coffee date every Friday. And we were talking about that. And I'll tell you how it works. It's like I raised 3 kids from birth to adulthood, and enough. I've just personally, it's me. I've had enough. The last thing I would want right now is a child. I think I'm too old to be a father. I wouldn't be around very long if I did have a kid. And after about 10 minutes, they annoy me. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. They come over, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, I scratch their head and we jack around a little bit. And after 10 minutes, I'm like, hey, get this thing away from me. You know? Yeah, Mike coming over where it's warm is going to take care of that. I'm spending Christmas here in Scotland with I'm Scottish, by the way, with my family. Then I arrive on the 29th of December. Spend New Year's in Paula with my family there for 13 years. Of LDR is coming to an end. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're coming over. From Oakland, California. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Oliver. Every now and then we get it right. Yeah, so far everybody's cold and they want to know about John. Yeah, look at how elegant she looks. Thank you very much. That's a very nice compliment.
Thank you,
Baby Mae, you're looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're always making coffee for Paul. Take mine light and sweet. He wants coffee too.
Yeah.
Well, Mike wants you to make him a cup of coffee. Miami's here. Thank you, Sam. Trying to go fast on the comments.
Marty.
Who am I here? Good morning.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Spider. Good name, Spider.
Yeah, spider.
Bangkok is too hot. I'm going to Dalat to smell the flowers there. That's one thing May does not know. Excuse me.
In
We were,
Bangkok?
is that they have 4 seasons. Well, 3 seasons. High, low, and mid. We were there at the beginning of high, so the weather was nice, other than the fact that we had a typhoon. But we could take that out of the equation. The weather itself was humid. May saw me sweat my shirt wet for the first time, as I never do that here. So the humidity there is high. I'm not sure May would be quite so high on Thailand if I took her in the middle of July, because it gets freaking uncomfortable. And that's one thing that the Philippines has over Thailand is it's very steady here. It gets hot, and then it gets a little hotter, and then it gets rainy, and then it actually is going to get cold tonight. I wore a jacket yesterday leaving the house. It was actually cold. I had to wear a windbreaker in the morning to go down the mountain. So you don't get that in Thailand. So I said, what I'll do is I'll take her ass over there in the middle of July and see what she says. If you bought your car on payments, you have to do it in May's name. I know over a certain age you cannot get large loans. I would never finance a car out here. Number one, because of the interest rates. And yes, you're correct. I could not finance it, especially on my visa. I'm a tourist visa. So no way, no how. And I don't blame them. I could bail tomorrow on the payments. It would have to go in her name. But when we buy the car, I'm putting it in both names.
Yeah.
So and I'm doing it as an or. And I got to double check all that, because that is in the event of my demise, or her demise for that matter. You want to transfer equity or sell the car, and it requires 2 signatures, and I'm dead and gone. She's in a pickle, or vice versa. So that's how we did that. But yeah, to finance something would have to go in May's name. Whether I bought a house, a car, a motorbike, anything that involves financing, got to be her. Now, if my visa changed, I'm sure that there's a way around that. Let's see. I liked your video about status. Yeah, interesting insight, and I wish I had some status. Yeah, status it's not all money. I had a guy write me and said it's all money, and I say no, it's not. It's more power based, which involves money too. So, yeah, the like button, hydrate, bend at the knees. You know the drill. That's the only thing we ever ask for here is a like, and we don't know why. Hello to you, Diana Sanchez. How are you?
Good morning.
Sam Bankman, fried. Oh, that's FDF camera stole or embezzled $515 billion, including you. Jesus. Lost my initial investment of $580,000. And like, God dang. Edmund, I am sorry for that happening, dude. And he, what did I read? Oh, there's like Larry David and some other celebrities that are being sued because they endorsed this guy. And he's like making Madoff look like a Cub Scout. This guy really did a number. This guy scammed money from America.
Oh my God.
And $515 billion.
So
This
big.
poor guy lost over $500,000. So that's what I hate about these things is people get hurt. And I hope that it's like the recession. I hated the recession and the big depression type deal back in 2008, where everybody, including me, got wiped out. I hate it. And I think it's controllable. It's avoidable. Here I'll go political for a minute, but where's the SEC or whatever it's called? Where's these oversight people? Where's our politicians or your politicians, my politicians, that are supposed to be keeping an eye on all this stuff? How did Madoff get away with it? How did this guy get away with it? They keep getting away with it. Makes me doubt where to put my money. Not like I got a lot, but to me, it's like under the mattress is the safest place. Sam Turner, thank you very much for your generosity, my friend. We appreciate that. It's not necessary, but we appreciate it. I hope you hit the like button. Let's see. Do you need to take a road test or is it just a written test? Never did either. Now I have a license that I transferred, so that's automatic. She is supposed to go through a course, and then they are supposed to put her on a track and in a car or a motorbike, depending on what license she's going for. And they don't do any of it. They just take the money. And I know the reason I know is a couple of friends went to get a driver's license for a car for his wife. And she just sat in the car, and they said, "Where's the wheel?" She said that. And he said, "Where's the blinker?" She said that. And it was supposed to be an 8-hour thing. And they said, "Okay, we're done."
Wow, it's so easy. So you mean it's hard for practice for motorbike?
Well, they're supposed to do all these things and don't. They just end up taking the money. And it was like when they inspected my bike. When I first registered or got what was I going for? Yeah, driver's license. Yeah. They had to inspect my bike, which means they're supposed to get on it, start it up, turn the blinkers on, the lights, make sure everything's working, right? Yeah. And when I went to the guy, he goes, "Where's your bike at?" I said, "It's over there. You want me to bring it over?" He goes, "Nah, it's okay." He goes, 500 pesos. I said, "That's it?" He goes, "Yeah, that's it." I inspected it. He glanced at it. Yeah. So, it's come see, come saw here. You're in the Philippines, conform like the rest. You don't need a driver's license. Yes, you do. If you go through a checkpoint, you sure as hell do. Because we see them. These poor people, usually poor Filipinos. Yeah. God love them. The last person on earth that needs to lose their friggin' transportation does. And it breaks my heart. But we see rows of bikes that I call them the cops, the police have taken, or the LTO or whoever it is. Yeah. That's it. They go into impound. Hey, Paul May, wow, isn't it looking beautiful? Well, now if she will work on your looks.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, there's no help for me. I'm beyond repair. I'm FUBAR. I discovered I can live like a bum anywhere in the world. That is true. That's a true statement. He's known as Sam, but his true name is Joseph. Never trust anyone named Joe. Get it? Hey, Joe. Yeah, I get it. May is a desperado fleeing from the law. Yeah. As she zooms through the checkpoint.
Yeah. Sometimes the checkpoint is behind.
Well, you see, they're calling you out. Yeah. I outed you, May. They now know what a rebel you are. So funny, man. She told me the story. She made all the sound effects and everything. It was a May moment. Good morning. Keto lifestyle going with the Filipino food. Actually, it's good. You know what? I gained weight unintentionally. I ate a bunch of ice cream this week.
Yeah. You so much love the ice cream and chocolate.
Yeah, I ate a bunch of ice cream. I said, this is going way too easy. And this morning I noticed that I got this little roll of fat. And I said, see, May, it backfired on me. But I just wanted to do
funny.
it. I'm still 160, but I was 154 when I got back from Thailand because we got sick. And it was actually looking kind of weird on me. So I think 160 is my number. Yeah. But I told May, I said, well, back to the one meal a day. That little party's over with.
How many ice cream you eat?
I ate 2 a day.
2?
2 pints a day.
Give me some.
Yeah, she said, give me some. I said, no, it's okay.
I look at the refrigerator is empty.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, you know what? It's me getting even because she treats ice cream like it's Tupperware. So I go, oh, wow, we got ice cream. I open it up. It's some kind of shitty looking fish. I go, what is this? So anyway, you got to act fast. You got to move fast. All right. So, but it's over with. So any ice cream that you buy is yours.
It's okay that it's not.
I know. Because she wants me to be fat again.
I love it so much.
Yeah. This is so funny. I'm not stopping here waving at you. Keep pretend like you don't see him on checkpoint. You know what? I'll tell you a true story. This is the God's truth. When I first moved to the Philippines, and I said this, I think, in a couple of videos. I think I've said this before, but it's worth repeating. Everybody waved at me. Little kids, old people, men, women. When I was driving around, if they caught my eye and I caught theirs, this is back in 16, 17, they would look at me and they would go like this, and I go, hello, everybody's so friendly, right? So I'm driving up the street, there's a checkpoint, and there's this cop, for lack of a better word, he's going like this. And instead of, I didn't know it was a checkpoint. And so I just went, oh, I just kept going. I did that like 10 times. And then I had a friend on the back, and she goes, you need to stop. I said, why? She goes, it's a checkpoint. And I said, what the hell's that? I just thought they were friendly. That's a true story, man. I was just, hello, how are you? And now they've got chase bikes on some of them. They got guys on, real fast scooters, motorcycles.
Yeah.
And they'll chase your ass if you blow through it. But little May got lucky. They didn't have any chase bikes. But they didn't even pull you over, did they?
No, because
They didn't wave at you because you had a helmet on and shoes on.
Yeah.
That's the key. If you got a helmet and shoes and you exude a little confidence, which I doubt she did, she just goosed it and got past them.
But I drive it very fast.
Did you?
Like apply,
Like
because
what?
I'm afraid.
Yeah. Well, you would have been in big trouble there, pal. Greece is here. God, that's so cool. Oh, international. What are we at here? See, we're at an hour already. Yeah, I'm going over. All right, so I'm going to sign off. I hope only 10 people unsubscribe because they're mad. every live stream I lose subscribers. Thank you, Paul and May, for all you do. You're a wonderful couple. Lived this out for 8 years, last 25 thinking about Laos next year. Do me a solid and just check outside and see if it's raining.
Okay.
Open the door.
Yeah.
I want to see. If it's still raining, we'll hang in there. But if it's open, we do have to meet a guy. We don't have to, but we want to. Is it raining?
Like little.
A little bit. Okay, so we'll stay on for a little bit.
Raining is just a little.
Just a little?
Dark
Okay.
clouds.
Charles and Ramon's deceitful and underhanded. So May says it's a little dark outside, so we'll hang in there for another 15 minutes or so. Good morning from Bangkok. Yay!
Yay, Bangkok.
Heading back to Manila tonight after 3 great weeks here. Thinking of moving here next year. See, there's another guy that's been there, done that, and likes it.
GG.
So maybe May will go with you. Is it better to live in the mountains or near the beach? Personally, mountains.
Mountain.
Yeah, I'm not. The beach I found out here to be a big disappointment. I was thinking white sands or waves, and you get that in Thailand. You do get the white sand and the waves. To me, a beach is not a beach without waves. It's a lake, and so it looks like one big lake to me, and it's got a lot of rocks on it. Not to say that there aren't beaches here, but there are. With sand and all that. Back where Mark Thornton lives, he's got sand that goes right out to a little sandbar. It's a nice little place to go out and swim. So there's sections, but it's hotter to me at the beach than definitely in the mountains. South Texas, thanks for joining us. We're going to hang in there for a few more minutes. Audio is choppy and scratchy. It tested good. I don't know if anybody else having a problem. Hi, May and Paul. You guys seem to click really well. I like how May looks at you. She looks at you with admiration. Yeah, we both admire one another. We both respect and support each other. We have our moments.
Yeah.
We have our disagreements. I say left, she says right, and then we talk about it. So small, that's what she said.
I think the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Christmas tree. What a puny tree. I'll do a video about that. Top of the day to both from Rhode Island. Tim here. You both look really smart. Like your hairstyle, Paul. And Baby May, like your earrings. There you go.
Yeah,
you.
I buy that yesterday. Is just only 50 pesos.
50 pesos.
Yeah. 50 pesos.
Community of the locals, yes, that's a fact. A lot of people do not have registration, insurance, licenses.
Yeah.
And it's an economic, brother. It's just a sad reality. They're not trying to break the law. And in fact, when we go to the LTO, it's packed. It's not with foreigners. It's with locals trying to do their business. But, on one hand, it's extremely difficult, even for the locals, to get anything done here. The bureaucracy is just so thick. I think you have to go to 8 different windows when I go to the LTO. The LTO is the equivalent of the DMV in America. And it's not and in Thailand, when we did our passports, the extension, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Bang, we were in and out.
Yeah.
I have to go to immigration because I got to do my 30-day renewal, so I'm starting all over again. I'm going to give them my passport, fill out the form. I'm going to give them some money, and they'll say, come back in a week. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So expediting things, just slow, slow, slow. My glasses are going to take 3 weeks, where in the States or Thailand, they would have been done that day, the same day, because they got the shop right there. So these are the things that these people are up against. They don't always have 5 days in a row like I did to go back and forth and get their license. Costs money to get a license. Cost, I think, 800 pesos at the end of the day for me to get
Your
a license.
friend in the alley, living in the
Oh,
Cataract,
yeah.
he used the flexer, 7,000 for the
See, he paid way too much.
7,000
Yeah, he paid 7,000 pesos to make it happen.
using the
And it's not a fixer, according to May, it's a flutzer.
fixer.
Yeah, good one. Good. I like it when you say flixer better, though. It's cuter. Paul, your cheapness is absolutely classic. You still have your first communion money. That's true. Yeah. I opened my wallet the other day and dust came out.
Yeah, in the video. In the video.
Hey, Carrie, what's up, man?
Gary.
Oh, my God. Hey,
Elvis.
Elvix. Let's see. What do you and Baby Mae like to eat when you go out?
I like salmon
She does.
in Japanese restaurant.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
my
place called Minfun
Yeah.
out here. Probably our go-to restaurant.
Yeah.
I get sushi, and she gets
And then,
salmon bento box or bento
Yeah.
box or whatever it's called.
yeah. And then the waitress, like Thailand, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. So Minfun, we'll give them a plug.
Yeah.
They've got good service, good food, air conditioned, crappy parking, but oh well.
Not
Right
crowded.
Not crowded?
Yeah.
No. It's like a good, no, it's not a secret. We just told everybody about it. We'll live to regret that.
Because you promote.
Don't go to Minfun. It sucks. Being a senior in the show, you want to say, I love you, bro. I hope to meet you in 2023 when you roll in. Well, anytime, Michael, let's do it. Well, I just also got dual citizenship and both passports. We'll stay a whole year and visit 10 months a year following with Anna, Missouri. Good for you, Steve. Paul, did you and May try Thai desserts? How did May like it? Not really. We didn't eat a lot of dessert though. Like ice cream.
No, only salad.
Just salads and foods.
Seafood.
We didn't do seafood.
Yeah.
We did not do a lot of sweet stuff while we were there. No.
I like seafood. Maybe so much.
See, I'm going to hear that 14 times today. Ugh, God. Thank you very much, Ovid. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hello to both of you. You're both looking great. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I hope the picture's clearer than last time. We put a backlight on and turned this one off because I think it was blaring out the camera.
So in now it's clear?
It looks clear to me. I hope it's looking clear to them.
It's clear, guys, for the video.
By the time they answer that, we'll be off.
No,
I'm behind in
you
comments.
ask for the people. 480 people watching.
Yeah, we got a lot of people here. Now it's time to beg for money. Oh, this is Islands Class Clown.
Bantayan Island.
Yeah, that's a troll.
Bantayan Island.
We got a troll. There's May on the lam. Yeah, she's in witness protection now from scooting through the checkpoint. Let's see, the video immediately after Paul gets his eyes done, he should call it blind dog, same tricks. Exactly. Love with cock roll in the background. What's the cock roll? Oh, great. Spent June and July there, only 5 days in Doom. I wanted to buy you coffee, but you seemed pretty grumpy about the crazy guy showing up at your door. That didn't last. That
Maybe
passed.
next year.
Good morning, life is well. Thank you very
Randy,
much.
good morning.
Just had cataract surgery in both eyes because the ophthalmologist said I had significant still need prescription glasses. I've heard that. Yeah, she educated me. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And she initially said, I think you're the beginning of a 3. And then when she dilated me, she said, no, you're a 2.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, okay. She goes, you got time to go. And she was totally cool. She said, you can just get glasses and you'll be fine. And I'll tell you what, those glasses worked. They were awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. I'll have glasses for Christmas. Hi, Paul and Baby Mae. I caught your last live stream. Clearly, there was a stunt double used at the 3.5 hour mark. How that got going was so unintended. And I just said, I'm going to make sure I get through all the comments. Well, I'll never make that statement again. In fact, I'm doing a disclaimer. I will never get through all these comments. So please, I apologize for all you guys that are kind enough to comment, and I'm going to have to blow off. 4 cups of money for his eyes. No, we're fine. We got money. You guys are the best. Love you.
Thank you, Steve.
What about getting contacts? Contacts don't appeal to me. I like the glasses because they do give you protection from the wind and the bugs and the dirt and all that. The idea of contacts has never appealed to me for some reason. Come on, guys. She needs a car. We got the car covered. We asked for likes only. 400 viewers becoming a celebrity. Don't let it get to your head. Best show about nothing. Exactly. We talk about absolutely zero here. Please record your experience in F&I when you pick up your Toyota. Not a bad idea. We do want a video buying the car, going down there and showing you guys where it is and how much it costs. And the F&I should be simple because it's all, they don't do a lot of aftermarket sales or anything. It's mostly titling work. Hello to Bounty. Hello, Paul. I just arrived in the Philippines a week ago for the first time. Could you please recommend a good health insurance? I don't have health insurance. There's Phil Health out here.
Yeah, Phil Health.
I think that's probably the best deal. There's other guys on other channels. I think Gio's got an insurance company he represents. Oh gosh, Blue something that people buy. But I've heard the guys have bought it and they've been canceled or they're dissatisfied with it. So I don't recommend stuff. I've learned not to refer because unless I use it, probably the best deal out here for the money is Phil Health. At some point in time, you'll need to get the cataract removed. Yep, don't wait too long or one eye at a time. Most cases, you'll be amazed and just get the standard lenses. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. And I thought it was a week between eyes, but she said it's a month. So, but yeah, probably within 12 months, I'll do the surgery. Jupe, the problem with contacts in the Philippines is cleaning them and eye infections. Yeah, I never thought of that, but that would be one less thing that would make it appealing to me. When you get this quick, please tell me a life and do something. Oh, wait, this is good. Hey, Paul, when you get to this question, please tell me to get a life and do something productive. Yeah, because watching this is doing neither. Get off my live stream, Philip. You'll be a better man. Okay, so this gentleman made it to the Philippines easier than anticipated. Good. Yeah, it is getting easier out here. A lot easier. Getting married. Everything's completed except marriage counseling. Oh, that's right. You got to go through marriage counseling. Huh? Forgot about that.
William Barr.
Hello from the Bahal, raining cats and dog. Where is the sun? That's a good question. That's what we want to know. You are down in Mindanao. We were just talking about Mindanao. I don't like getting old Paul. I turned 60 in August. I noticed my youngness is going. Why did God not make us get to 45 and then stay that age? Or give us the wisdom at 45 that we have at 60, brother? First time I think I caught a live log, cold with a sniffle, and glad to be back in Carson City. Will you take care of that cold and sniffle, pal? Contacts. I don't know what contacts would cost. Probably the same, $200-$300. but they don't appeal to me. Are you going to start working out at the gym? I doubt it. Ohio in the house. Just here to check out Baby Mae. Don't blame me. Now, Paul, the cataracts will always cause you problems at night till you get them fixed. Yeah. Yeah. Buying a car there for you is smart, especially since you know that you're going to have to stay there for a while. Will it come with air conditioning? Yeah. It comes with all kinds of cool stuff. And it's a base model Toyota Wigo. It's nothing, it's the oldest one. But it's got a backup camera, which excites me. Safety, and I can see behind you. I like that. And it's got a dash cam of all things built in. So, you're kind of protected if you're in an accident and you're not in the wrong. I bought a car when I moved here. I'm in a port town that gets very busy. I'm now thinking of a bike, but I am 73. I feel your pain because driving a car here is very frustrating. The town, I'm thinking of Dumageti, is built for motorbikes. End of story. Just the size of the streets and everything else. And when they built it 50 years ago, something like that. I mean, Silliman's been there 100 years. So, yeah, it was built for bikes. They didn't foresee all these SUVs and trucks and cars and trikes and all this other stuff. So you have to kind of pick your poison. Tomorrow is my favorite day to drive because Sunday because there is 50 to 60% less traffic. Today's not bad either. That's why we're going to go to the bank today.
Yeah.
I have to hump over to Cebulan to go to Commerce Bank and make a withdrawal. And so we won't have to fight as many different vehicles. But I feel it, man. A car is great, but a bike is good for the short little jaunts.
Yeah.
It really is. I think both is the ultimate deal. You both look great, guys. Glowing. Thank you so very much, Jamie.
Thank you,
You're always so generous to us. We appreciate you. Carson City is in the house. How much would cataracts cost? How much would contacts cost? I don't know. I know the glasses were about $200. I'm proud of CB if you may. You got that proverbial passport, Paul. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she did get the passport. Damn. And so bugging out of the country from now on should be out. I got it. Yeah, no, you typoed. It's
Thank
okay.
you, Jamie. Jamie?
You still doing the carnivore diet? Yes, I am. Except for last week. I went off the reservation and I did a lot of ice cream. And it was really, honest to God, it was like an experiment. I said, I lost, 6 pounds in Thailand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was almost looked anemic. I don't know. 160 just fits me real well. And so I was down to like 154, 153, 155, bouncing around there. I kept weighing myself. Man. So I went on an ice cream bender last week, and I picked up my 5 pounds.
Yeah.
And
After you eat the ice cream, you're sleeping.
Yep, and then I'd go to sleep. There you go. There's a combo for you. So that's got to end. So that little party's over. But I wanted to do it, so I did.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Good old buddy. The Buddy Show. Make sure you guys check out the Buddy Show. Carnivore here too, yeah. So much healthier for you. I mean, to be honest with you, I woke up this morning and what did I need? I needed a pain pill because my back hurt.
Yeah.
And I haven't done a pain pill. Not a pain pill, it's an Advil. But for my back. Because guess what sugar does? It inflames you. And the lack of sugar just makes you limber. I don't know how else to put it. You stand taller, your posture improves. Sugar will kill you faster than freaking nicotine. But nicotine's a slow death. Sugar's brutal, man. It's brutal on your body. And why I did that to myself, I don't know. But I did. It was an indulgence, and now it's over. So right back to broccoli and steak.
Yeah.
Morning from what Nicole? Oh, yeah. It's raining, man. We're in rainy season.
With bacon.
Came at the age of 68. Good on you. And you bought an Inmax 155. Cool. Is Dean in jail? His videos are gone. He's in Facebook jail, but he's not in a real jail. And his videos are gone because I think his website got shut down. He did something. I'm going to try to get Dean back on the show because he's really good at pissing people off.
Christmas.
People either love Dean or they hate him. There's no in between with Dean. I know you do a lot of interviews of guys living on the PH, but maybe you can interview some people that are in the U.S. thinking about going to the PH, and you can help them be more educated. I could use that. Well, Sam, if you want to volunteer, maybe we'll do an interview together. We'll put you on the live stream, and you can ask questions, and I can do my best to answer them. It's 80 degrees in Brazil. Let's go to Brazil. Good morning. You have any idea on the immigration said they're going to give me 30 days extension on my first attempt? That's true. Yeah, they're only going to give me 30 days too. I'm starting all over again. I just got back from Thailand, so I told May I put my passport out that I can go down and they'll give me 30 days, and then after that they'll give me 2 months, and then after that I can renew up to 6 months, all the way up to 3 years. Just wanted to say hi. Well, we're glad you did. How's the weather looking, baby?
I check.
Okay. My family is from Iloilo. Place so nice they named it twice. What she says, that place is known as a dish called bok choy. What in humor? Huh?
Getting better.
Okay. Well, kids, May just said it's getting better. And we did an hour and 20 minutes. So we're going to go. Because I want to meet this guy. And does Baby May have clothes on? Yeah. She has clothes on. See?
Yeah.
Look, clothes. Weird question, huh? I'm not wearing any pants. How's that grab you? All right. Well, listen, man. We're happy you guys all joined in. I am sorry that we didn't get to everybody. Straight shooter, thank you very much, boss. Straight shooter, hello from cold Canada. When you think about Lapu Lapu, I will come in 2024. Lapu Lapu.
Lapu-Lapu is Cebu, right?
Yeah. I stayed in Lapu Lapu because it's near the airport, and I didn't care for it myself. There's supposedly some nice areas, like, what the hell is it called? I was right on the cusp of it. Gio lived there for a while. What am I trying to think of? My brain is gone. Anyway, there's a Newtown or something like that.
Mandawi?
No. It's called Newtown. Newtown in Lapu Lapu. And it's got a condo complex and restaurants and all that. And I was right on the edge of it. And that looks nice, but it's a pocket. You're kind of in this pot. The minute you go outside of it, it's abject poverty and tons of traffic on the bridges. So it wouldn't be my thing. But again, that would be an awesome place to stay if you're traveling a lot, if you're flying a lot. If you're flying like every 2 months out of the country and going somewhere, that would be a pretty damn good option. It would eliminate that trip from Dumaguete to Cebu. And that requires a bus, a plane, a boat, and then probably a hotel room the night before, which could be worse. But if you're like me, if you just want to bust a move, you want to get to the airport, you want to get on the plane, and you want to go, that would be the best option, I think. Best advice you can give anyone visiting for the first time: bring twice the money and half the clothes you think you'll need. And don't forget to wear a smile. Not bad advice, buddy. Bring the money. However, on the clothes, I might argue with you. If you're a big boy, anything over a 32-inch waist, you might want to rethink that, because it's hard to buy clothes if you're a big guy. If you're a 32-inch waist, or you wear a medium shirt or even a large shirt, you're cool. But you're right about twice the money, because it always costs more than you think. What is the cheapest way to make a phone call from here to? I use Skype and Viber. And it's free. So Viber allows me to call any 800 number. I just got off the phone with them a couple days ago. I called Zoom, who I use to transfer money. So I had a question for them. I had hit my limit, and I just wanted to see when my limit was going to reset, which is in 8 days. So they answered that question. And then I bought like $10 worth of Skype minutes, so I can call TransferWise, or now it's called Wise, or I can call any number off of Skype. And like I said, I had to buy the minutes, but it is what it is, you know. So I'm scrolling through here, and I got a zillion comments that only haven't answered. So I apologize. Yeah, there's a lot of comments. Guys, I really appreciate your comments. I want to get to all of them, but I can't. See Carrie, I know Carrie. Love the channel. What's the safest island to live in? Beach life with decent. I don't know the safest island. What is it? Davao, right? Is the safest island, from what I understand. That's where President Duterte is from, and they have beaches there. I don't know how good the beaches are, but from what I understand, Boracay. Yeah, Boracay. People have been to Boracay and they don't like it. They found out that it's just a beach, and the beach is beautiful. White sand. But guess what? It's expensive, and there's nothing to do after the beach. And so that used to be this big tourist spot, and they closed it down for a year so it could recover because it had a bunch of sewage and stuff. But the reports coming out of there from guys that have been said they didn't, after 2 days, there was nothing to do. It was expensive. Once you did the beach, it was over with. There was nothing after that. So they said there wasn't any, I don't know. I'm just going off of their information. So, Palawan, it's got a nice beach from what I understand.
Palawan.
And all places in the Philippines, unless you get down to the southern tip of Mindanao, can get sketchy, I mean. But they're safe. You know, you conduct yourself in a proper fashion. They're not going to bug you. Let's see what Timmy's got here. Lapu-Lapu is decent for both those carry crews. Yeah, so Lapu-Lapu, again, I can't speak from a lot of experience. I've just spent like 1 or 2 nights there when I'm traveling. So I have to bop into Cebu to get out of town. And I didn't see much of it. So I didn't rent a bike or car or anything. I just sort of stayed at the hotel. And then I got on a plane and I went to America. And then May and I went to Manila.
Yeah.
And we went to Bangkok from there. So I got a Facebook message from Dean today. He's doing fine. Thank you very much for the update, Traveler. We appreciate that. Yeah. I heard that also. I know I have 2 friends out here that went and lived in Nicaragua, and they stayed with Dean. I have more than 2. And so they know him one-on-one. And they've all said the same thing. They said that he's a good guy, friendly guy, a lot chiller in person, or chilled out in person than he is on my program. But he got caught up with some stuff, and it kind of snowballed on him. So, you know, everybody deserves a second, third, fourth chance, right? So we'll give Dean a break. Everybody's entitled. God knows I've made my mistakes. So anyway, I am going to sign off, but we'll leave it on this one. Hit the likes. That's all we ask, even though we don't deserve them. We ask for the likes. And I'm going to be doing a video in the next 2-3 days here. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do it about. I got so many topics, but I wanted to do the videos outside. I wanted to go to forest camp because Maine is this really super quiet place. I'm a little tired of doing them on the couch here. And I wanted to go there and meet up with some friends, but we got weather blocked. So anyway, we're going to wish you guys well. We're going to see you next time. And that's it. You got anything to say?
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for always support to the Ripple channel and watching and comment. See you next video. Bye-bye.
She doesn't really talk like that until she's on camera. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.